Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Great stuff. Thank you so much. What a lovely introduction. It's great to be back at CPAC. It really is. You just saw in that video, you just saw 25 years of my life concertinaed down into 3 minutes. Didn't I look young once? I was even quite shy when I started off, you know. But it just goes to show that sometimes the good things in life have to be fought for. The good things in life take time to come to fruition. That the good things in life, in the face of the opposition, of the establishment, are hard to achieve. But it all makes you realise, doesn't it, that in 2016, with the Brexit vote and the election of Donald Trump, we stuffed the establishment. We did.
We did it. Welcome to England, my European friends. This is a perfect event to announce a wonderful piece of news. Mr. Jenks and I have been commissioned by our Supreme Leader to create a new work of poetry from the archives of his wisdom. So we have spent the last 18 months underground in an undisclosed location in London, searching through the tomes of Nigel Farage to produce a brand new poem which uses only the words that he has either written, spoken, or whispered in your ear. Tonight will be the debut of this golden book that everyone in the future will carry in their suit jackets. Free, of course. And it's my great honour to share this record with Mr. Tom Jenks.
This is Steve and I have been actually appointed to head a post-Brexit poetry steering group. This is how things are going to be from now on. You know, all the local intelligentsia here. We have a lot of you here tonight. I can recognise you. You might not like it. This is just how things are going to be from now on. So,
For some of you, it might be the last time.
yeah. You have the charisma of a damp rag and the appearance of a low-grade bank clerk.
I know that virtually none of you have ever had a proper job in your lives, or worked in business, or worked in trade, or indeed ever created a job.
Mussolini can be quite funny.
And the question that I want to ask, that we're all going to ask is, who are you? I've never heard of you. Nobody in Europe has ever heard of you.
Gary Lineker thinks it's funny that an entire British industry has been devastated.
We wouldn't want to be like the Swiss, would we? That would be awful. We'd be rich.
You don't need to tell me about Switzerland. I've got a cuckoo clock.
I'd like to quote Gandhi. First they ignore you, then they laugh at you, then they fight you, etc.
Gandhi was a terrific film, but it's no Jurassic Park.
I'm 53, separated and skint. Brexit has ruined my love life.
I care a lot about Europe. My family were Huguenots.
There's no money in politics, particularly doing it the way I've done it.
I never wanted to go into politics. I wanted to be the first commodities broker in space.
Finally, the real me can come out.
I've been called a great many things in my time.
They want our dinners. They want to tell us what to eat.
I can't help it. I love a pork chop.
I told him, of course there's chocolate. It's Brussels.
I prefer onions, preferably pickled, ideally about an inch in diameter, certainly no smaller.
I'm part French, but which part? I'll leave that to your imagination.
I'm married to a German. It makes hello interesting.
The devil's favourite piece of furniture is a long bench. That's a German proverb.
No Englishman should have to deal with 4 different bins, let alone a detachable compost caddy.
Who is doing the milking? This is the real question no one in Westminster is brave enough to ask.
I spent a summer on a dairy farm as a teenager. I came home very sore indeed.
Don't stray north of Milton Keynes. Peasants come in all shapes and sizes. It's grim up there.
The Milton Keynes branch of John Lewis is aligned with Stonehenge. Britain is a magical place.
Of course my dog comes when I whistle. I've got the treats.
The sausage dog is my spirit animal. It's why I can't stand badgers or postmen.
You should be able to hunt whatever you like. Have you seen the film Surviving the Game? Ice-T is in it, and Rutger Hauer and Gary Busey. It's riveting.
My favourite film is Happy Feet 2. It's like Happy Feet, but with an awareness of history.
I've shot people in my dreams, but I was awake. They wouldn't fall down. That's PCP for you.
In times of crisis, I wrap myself in foil and pretend I'm Henry V.
My mistress's name is Laurie Ferrari. Beat that. English women are drunken tarts.
I would do anything for love, but I won't do that.
I love dancing. It makes me feel free inside and out.
I actually appear in the background in Saturday Night Fever, but my face is badly pixelated.
Listen, if I chase you, run.
I'm excellent at hide and seek. You might think a grown man couldn't fit inside a George Foreman grill, but you'd be wrong.
I've been to Manchester. I worked for a time in the Salford Wagamama.
I hate Wagamama. The noodles confuse me.
I've always loved Bryan Adams.
Everything I do it for you.
I enjoy the support of Sting and Chris Rea. Geordies love me.
Rafa Benitez brought reggae to Newcastle. Another example of the failure of multiculturalism.
Listen, the Arndale Centre, dinosaurs, all-you-can-eat buffets. Are we really a better place for all this European culture?
I love European food. I had a cornetto yesterday. With nuts.
Chocolate coins. They're shaped like the euro in Poundland. Bag for £1.
I don't understand Bitcoin. I don't trust anything made from kryptonite.
I like to drink. That's where I begin to take over, where Manchester ends, covered in a Polish cabbage.
What am I going to do with all those Easter eggs?
You can take the man out of Farage, but you can't take the Farage from man. Thank you. Now we're going to have about a 15-minute intermission. Please have a look at the books, buy a drink. See you in a little bit.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. I think it's because of